Super Mario in real life.
Spaghetti!
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Noah here. Today we're gonna do another video. Today I want to talk about the possibility of Chris being a contestant in Total Drama. This is inspired by a comment I got on a couple videos ago. I can't find the exact comment, so I'm sorry, but if you were the person that commented this, then let me know. There's gonna be a lot of people saying that they were the one, but regardless, somebody commented on my old video talking about the antagonist, and they said, hey, what if Chris is the main antagonist of the season? And it had me thinking, what would be a good way to have Chris be the main antagonist of a season? What better way than to have him be a competitor on the cast? So in this video, I want to talk about what it would be like if Chris competed on the show rather than hosted it. Now, I think what I would do with him is, naturally, I would probably just put him on the Redonkulous race with Chef, but if you're going to put him in the regular Total Drama format, the host doesn't really matter. I guess the best option would be Chef, or maybe even Dawn. I wouldn't bring in a new host for it. I would just have somebody that people already know and like. You know, I wouldn't put like Blayley on there, who's obviously hated by a lot of people, has a fan base, albeit, but more predominantly people don't really like her. You know, I wouldn't put Josh on there, somebody random. I would put probably Dawn or Chef as the host. Or you could do a producer of the show. You know, you could write different ways, but you could basically have Chris kind of get fired from his position as the host. Not really fired, but he gets demoted to a competitor, and they say, listen, you gotta earn it back, dude. You gotta do well in this season, otherwise we don't want you back as host. You need to show, hey, you still want this and you still care about this job. That's how I would write it. I wouldn't just come on a random season and be like, oh yeah, Chris is competing for poops and giggles. Like, no, we gotta have something legit going on here, you know? Gotta have actual storyline on here, and I think that that's what I would do. I would have the producers mad at Chris for whatever reason, and then make them give him that ultimatum. And then of course Chris wants to be the host still, so he competes, and he does really well. Now, you could go the route of that comment I previously mentioned about, hey, he's the main antagonist of the season. You could do that, or you could just have him be a competitor. I think it almost works better if he is the main antagonist, although if you're going with the redemption style arc of him trying to earn his job back, then the antagonist doesn't really work out too well. So maybe not the antagonist, but more of an anti-hero, because Sugar and Pacateo was considered the main antagonist, but she wasn't really an antagonist. She's just more of an anti-hero kind of character. I would say that that could be what Chris does, except a lot better, because Sugar was kind of cheeks, you know? But if Chris did that, then he could seriously have a great run. Like, I genuinely believe that that would be a very good idea to have Chris be a competitor. I still think that Chris and Chef being a team in Redonkulous race would be awesome, but I just don't know if they would ever do something like that. So looking at just the regular Total Drama format, I think the best option would be to have Chris be kind of an anti-hero. I wouldn't really have him buddy up with anybody. I guess you could have him act more like he was an island. You know, this could kind of bring him back to reality, give him a little bit of that humble pie, but I don't know if I would necessarily just be like, hey, Chris is a nice guy all of a sudden, or hey, Chris is the antagonist of the season, you know? I would kind of pick something in the middle. I wouldn't just make him super nice or super mean, because I just feel like that's damaging to his character either way. I do think that it would be really cool though, and I would love to see that. You know, I've been thinking about the possibilities, like I said, in these last few days. I've been like, man, what would Chris do if he was in a season? You know, how would he react as a competitor? How would the other people react? Would they all target him? How would you write his character to make sure that he still lasts long, because people are gonna have animosity towards him? So I feel like he would be that easy first vote. So I wonder how you would write that. Now, I think you could go a couple routes with this. So the first one that comes to mind is having multiple teams and just having a team win a bunch of it, you know, like they did Team Amazon. Just have like 3 teams, 1, 2, 3, have 5 people on each team, whatever, 15 people in the cast, 6 people, 18 people in the cast, it doesn't matter. Have one of those teams, Team Amazon, the way through, and just win competition after competition and make merge, and then Chris doesn't have to worry about getting voted out. You could do that, and then by that point he's built on some, you know, some friendships or whatever, built some relationships, some alliances. You could do stuff like that, and it's possible. You could eliminate him right away, and then the producers say, hey, we just wanted you to make merge, so good job, you got your job back. Or, you know, you could have him go all the way and be a main antagonist or the anti-hero. It doesn't really matter. I would not have him win. I think that that'd be a really bad idea. But if you had him get like top 8 or top 6, I don't see any problem with that. I would definitely have him make a merge if he was a competitor, though. I just don't see the point in eliminating him earlier than that. And I'll do that for anybody. You know, Josh, I think, is the same way. Chris, Dawn, Chef, any of those people, for whatever reason, came in, you know, I would have them make merge. I'd give them some reason to be in the cast. You know, obviously, bringing a host onto to the main cast is kind of different, and it's a cool plot line to have, but it's just one of those things where I don't really see why you would bring them on unless they had purpose, and I don't see their purpose not making merge. I don't see how they can make a significant impact to not make merge. Personally, I would just like them to make merge. So to summarize, if Chris was in a season, how would I write it? I would have him be the anti-hero of the season. I would put him in a season where there's 3 teams. I'd put him on the team that wins out and none of them get eliminated up until merge, and if they do, it's in some kind of auto elimination, or Chris gets immunity that episode, something weird just so he can make it. And from there, you could either have him get farther as the main antagonist or anti-hero, or you could have him get eliminated early in the merge because people are like, yeah, screw this guy, and then that's really it. You know, let him win the first merge immunity, why not? And then he gets eliminated next episode. Who really cares? As long as you have another character to fall back on to be that person that's hated by everybody, because if you don't, then you might have to make him the main antagonist, and you know, that's going to be an unfortunate first character, but if you write it well, then it could be a really cool storyline, and it could benefit him in a lot of ways. But anyways, guys, that's really all I have for you in this video. I just wanted to make this video to discuss the possibility of Chris being a competitor. It's definitely a fun conversation, and it's one that I want to continue to have in the comments down below. But like I said, guys, it's really all I have for you in this video. So please like the video if you did enjoy, comment down below what you think of the video, and in the comments down below, let me know what you guys would do if Chris was in a season. Would you guys have him be the main antagonist? Would you have him be, you know, everybody's buddy? What would you do with this character? I'm interested to see, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure to check the description down below for my Twitter, my Discord, and all that stuff. I got lots of cool stuff down in the description, so make sure to peep that. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you all so much for 27,000 subscribers. It really means a lot to me, and I'm beyond grateful for it. I want to see if we can reach 30,000 subscribers before December 31st. Before the year ends, let's see if we can reach 30,000 subscribers. I really think that it's possible. It's very doable. We've done it before, and I believe in you guys. Just share the channel around, all sorts of stuff, and let's see if we can reach 30,000 by the end of the year. So yeah, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day, weekend, life. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Peace out.
'Cause oh, oh,